Politicians are gouging you at the pumps, and that's why the Canadian Taxpayers Federation is right out front of Parliament Hill, right beside the Prime Minister's office, calling on Trudeau to make your life more affordable by scrapping the carbon tax, cutting gas taxes, and ending his tax on tax. Folks, let us show you just how bad it really is with the taxes at the pump. Come on here, folks. So, more than a third, almost 37% of the pump price in Canada is taxes, which means that if your family is fueling up your minivan, you're paying $45 in taxes alone. Now, depending on what province you pay, follow along, this is a long list. Here's the taxes you're gonna be paying over, okay? Federal fuel tax, provincial fuel tax, federal carbon tax, federal second carbon tax, provincial sales tax, federal sales tax, and in some cities, you're also paying a transit tax when you're fueling up your car. Isn't that nice? No, it is not. And not only that, folks, but the federal government and every provincial government east of Manitoba charges their sales tax on top of those other taxes, the tax on tax. So not only do they tax your fuel, they tax those taxes. And let me tell you something, folks, come a little closer because this is gonna make you wanna puke, but the federal portion of taxes make up a huge chunk. So right now, federal gas taxes cost 35 cents per liter, but that big tax bill is only getting bigger because of Trudeau's planned carbon tax hikes coming down the road. So in only a few short years, in 2030, federal gas taxes are going to climb to 74 cents a liter. Right now, they're 35 cents a liter. That's bad enough. They're going to climb to 74 cents a liter of gas, which means that family fueling up their minivan that I talked about a couple seconds ago, in 2030, when they're fueling up their minivan, federal taxes alone will cost $56 in 2030. And that's exactly why we're right out front of Parliament Hill, right out beside the Prime Minister's office, calling on Trudeau, hey, stop the hikes, cut gas taxes, right? Because, you know, we hear Trudeau and other politicians all the time talk about affordability. But if Trudeau really wanted to make your life more affordable, he would scrap the carbon tax, cut gas taxes, and end the tax on tax. By the way, on that tax on tax, the GST on the carbon tax alone will cost Canadians like you $600 million this year and more than $1 billion annually by 2030. So the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, we decided to commission a Leger poll to ask Canadians about the carbon tax on tax. Well, 62% of Canadians said scrap the carbon tax on tax. So the vast majority of Canadians want the federal government, the Trudeau government, to make life more affordable by scrapping the carbon tax on tax. Okay, folks, Canadian Taxpayers Federation is fighting for you right outside of Parliament Hill, and we're calling on Trudeau to make life more affordable, scrap the carbon tax, cut gas taxes, and the tax on tax. Cutting taxes to make your life more affordable should be a no-brainer.